I still see memes about this particular look with my hat.
From the streets of Oakland to the dazzling red carpets of Hollywood, Zendaya Mari Stormer Coleman has captivated the world with her talent, charisma, and fearless authenticity. But how did a young girl, barely in her teens, rise to become one of the most influential stars of her generation? In this video, we unravel the journey of Zendaya, an actress, singer, and fashion icon whose story inspires millions worldwide. Born on September 1, 1996, in Oakland, California, Zendaya Mari Stormer Coleman grew up in a household that nurtured creativity and resilience. Her mother, Claire Stormer, a former dancer and makeup artist, encouraged Zendaya's artistic pursuits from an early age, while her father, Kazembe Coleman, an educator, instilled in her discipline and a strong work ethic. Zendaya's multicultural heritage, African American, German, and Scottish, gave her a rich perspective on identity, culture, and self-expression. From childhood, Zendaya displayed a natural talent for dance, singing, and acting. She spent countless hours perfecting ballet, hip-hop, and contemporary routines, often performing in school shows and local competitions. Her mother recognized her potential and guided her through early auditions, helping her balance training with education. Growing up in Oakland was not without challenges. The city presented both opportunities and obstacles, exposure to diverse communities and art, yet navigating the realities of urban life. Despite these hurdles, Zendaya's supportive family environment allowed her to flourish, instilling confidence and a sense of purpose. A turning point in her early life came when she enrolled at the Oakland School for the Arts, where she received formal training in acting, dance, and music. Here she developed not only her technical skills but also leadership and perseverance, juggling rigorous schoolwork with rehearsals and auditions. Early setbacks, like rejection from certain roles, became lessons in resilience rather than discouragement. These formative years laid the foundation for Zendaya's future success. The combination of family support, cultural richness, and early artistic discipline shaped a young girl who was ready to step onto the world stage, equipped with both talent and the determination to thrive in the highly competitive entertainment industry. Zendaya's journey into professional entertainment began with modeling and commercial work at a young age. She appeared in campaigns for major brands such as Macy's, Mervyn's, and Old Navy, gaining invaluable experience in front of the camera and learning the basics of performance. But it was acting that truly captured her heart. In 2010, at just 13 years old, Zendaya landed her breakout role as Rocky Blue on Disney Channel's hit series, Shake It Up. The show combined her love for dance and acting, allowing her to showcase her vibrant energy, charisma, and natural screen presence. Her performance quickly caught the attention of audiences, and she became a rising star among pre-teens and teenagers, admired for both her talent and authenticity. During this period, Zendaya also explored her musical talents, recording songs for the series and performing live at Disney events. Her versatility as a multi-talented performer set her apart from her peers, demonstrating that she could excel in acting, singing, and dance simultaneously. Early auditions for bigger roles were highly competitive, yet Zendaya's dedication, discipline, and maturity allowed her to stand out. Even minor setbacks, such as initial rejections, were embraced as learning opportunities. Each experience honed her craft and prepared her for the transition from a beloved child star to a serious actress capable of taking on more complex and demanding roles. By the end of her Disney years, Zendaya had built not only a growing fan base, but also a reputation within the industry as a hardworking, adaptable, and talented young performer, laying the foundation for the major successes that would follow in her adult career. Zendaya's transition from a beloved Disney Channel star to a globally recognized actress was both strategic and daring. In 2017, she landed the role that would catapult her into international fame. MJ in Spider-Man: Homecoming, alongside Tom Holland. The film's blockbuster success showcased Zendaya's ability to hold her own in a major franchise, balancing charm, wit, and on-screen chemistry. She reprised the role in sequels, solidifying her status as a young Hollywood powerhouse. Simultaneously, Zendaya took on more challenging mature projects. In 2019, she starred as Rue Bennett in HBO's Euphoria, a gritty, emotionally complex portrayal of a teenager struggling with addiction, identity, and trauma. The role demanded vulnerability, depth, and courage, and her performance was universally praised. In 2020, Zendaya made history as the youngest recipient of the Emmy Award for Outstanding Lead Actress in a Drama Series, cementing her credibility as a serious, versatile performer beyond her Disney roots. Beyond acting, Zendaya's influence extends to music, fashion, and social impact. She released singles, performed at major events, and became a fashion icon known for her daring yet elegant red carpet choices. Her appearances on the covers of Vogue, Elle, and Harper's Bazaar demonstrated her ability to set trends, blending glamour with authenticity. Zendaya also serves as an ambassador for luxury brands, showing that her appeal crosses entertainment and fashion industries alike. Financially, Zendaya is among the highest-earning young stars in Hollywood. Lucrative contracts for blockbuster films, endorsements, and personal ventures have contributed to her impressive wealth. Yet she remains grounded, emphasizing purposeful projects and social responsibility. Her peak is not measured solely by awards or wealth, but by the cultural and generational impact she has made. Zendaya has become a role model for young audiences, embodying resilience, authenticity, and empowerment. She represents a new kind of star, one who combines artistic excellence with social consciousness, challenging conventions, and inspiring millions to pursue their passions without compromise. At this stage in her career, Zendaya is not just a talented performer, but a multifaceted influencer, navigating Hollywood with both grace and ambition. Her success story demonstrates that dedication, versatility, and authenticity can transform a young dreamer into a global icon whose influence resonates far beyond the screen. Even at the height of her success, Zendaya has faced her share of scrutiny and challenges. Growing up in the public eye, every choice, from roles to fashion statements, was examined closely. Early in her career, critics questioned whether she could transition from a Disney Channel star to a serious actress. Headlines sometimes focused on her age, appearance, or perceived maturity, a pressure that could have easily derailed a young performer. Social media has been both a platform and a battleground. Zendaya, like many young stars, encountered online trolling and harsh commentary. Some criticized her red carpet outfits as too bold, or her performances as too mature for her age. Yet instead of retreating, she developed a strong sense of self, learning to filter constructive feedback from negativity and focus on her growth as an artist. Career-wise, transitioning into adult roles posed another challenge. Choosing the right projects meant balancing commercial success with artistic credibility. While blockbusters like Spider-Man brought mainstream fame, projects such as Euphoria demanded vulnerability and emotional depth. Each decision carried risk. A misstep could attract criticism or misinterpretation. However, Zendaya's dedication, professionalism, and willingness to embrace complex roles allowed her to navigate these risks successfully. Off-screen, Zendaya has also confronted the pressures of fame. Interviews reveal the emotional toll of constantly being in the spotlight, the expectation to be a role model, and the need to manage public perception. Despite these pressures, she remains grounded through her support network of family, friends, and mentors, who help her maintain perspective and balance. Her handling of challenges serves as a lesson in resilience. Rather than being defined by criticism or potential scandal, Zendaya has turned adversity into empowerment. She uses her platform to advocate for mental health awareness, self-expression, and social justice, showing fans that authenticity and courage can coexist with fame. Through these experiences, Zendaya has proven that public scrutiny does not have to limit personal growth or artistic ambition. Instead, it can forge a performer with both skill and integrity, someone who not only entertains but also inspires millions to navigate their own challenges with confidence and purpose. As Zendaya matured, she deliberately reinvented herself, transitioning from teen star to a respected Hollywood icon. Her role in HBO's Euphoria marked a pivotal moment, showcasing her dramatic range and establishing her as a serious actress capable of handling complex, emotionally charged characters. At the same time, she continued to excel in blockbuster franchises like Spider-Man, demonstrating her versatility across genres and audiences. Beyond her on-screen achievements, Zendaya has leveraged her influence to become a fashion and cultural icon. Known for her bold, elegant, and sometimes daring red carpet appearances, she challenges traditional norms while inspiring young fans to embrace their individuality. Collaborations with top designers and appearances on covers of Vogue, Elle, and Harper's Bazaar have cemented her reputation as a trendsetter in global fashion. Zendaya is also deeply committed to activism and philanthropy. She speaks out against racial inequality, advocates for environmental causes, and supports initiatives for children and young adults. By intertwining her public image with purposeful advocacy, she demonstrates that celebrity can be a platform for positive social impact. In addition, Zendaya is expanding her role behind the scenes, taking part in producing and creative decision-making for projects that reflect her vision and values. This next phase highlights her agency, leadership, and artistic integrity, proving she is not just a performer, but a multifaceted influencer shaping the entertainment industry. Through reinvention, she balances artistry, advocacy, and authenticity, emerging as a role model who exemplifies how resilience, creativity, and conscious choices can redefine success in Hollywood. Zendaya's journey from Oakland to Hollywood's elite demonstrates the power of talent, perseverance, and authenticity. She has navigated fame's highs and lows, evolving from a child performer into a versatile actress, fashion icon, and influential role model. Beyond awards and accolades, her legacy lies in her commitment to honesty, creativity, and advocacy, inspiring millions to embrace their true selves and pursue their passions without compromise. Her story is a blueprint for a new generation, a young woman who challenges expectations, breaks boundaries, and empowers others by example. Zendaya's journey proves that resilience, courage, and authenticity can transform a dreamer into a global icon. If you enjoyed this story, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more deep dives into Hollywood's most fascinating stars.